we must stay focused. If you truly want a better country and you sincerely want make Nigeria work for everybody, not just some group of persons, we must stay focused on the goal of taking out bad governance and electing good leadership for this country.
The only opposition the APC has is the Peter Obi, not a political party.
They say Buhari with subsidy borrowed 83 trillion. Buhari with subsidy. Tinubu can't comot subsidies. Tinubu will comot subsidy, can't borrow 185 trillion.
Why is everybody acting surprised that the chief of army staff said Boko Haram deserves second chance?
Alright guys, welcome back again. This is your favorite channel, Big Nichols TV, and on this one we'll be talking about those snippets you just saw. So obedience have sent strong message to ADC and to all Nigerians. Meanwhile, Randy Peter, has also made it clear to all Nigerians that we have no reason to panic as we got to the 2027 general election. According to him, the people that we are afraid of are also afraid of us, and we must unite as a strong force to defeat this present calamity that has befallen Nigeria. Also, Bola Tinubu has borrowed over 185 trillion naira, in less than 3 years of his, administration. He has borrowed, almost times 3 or times 4 of what the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, borrowed in his entire, tenure of 8 years in office. So, Buhari borrowed about 83 to 85 trillion naira, while Bola Tinubu borrowed 185 trillion naira in his 3 years in office. This is very, very sad. Meanwhile, the Nigerian army, has come out to tell Nigerians that they don't have to buy bandits who are unaliving Nigerians, that any bandits caught will be rehabilitated and they will be sent back into the society, that the bandits are our brothers and, they are our brothers and sisters, they are our uncles. We don't have any reason to actually buy them. Well, this is actually because they are not affected directly. None of their family member has been unalive. We have been seeing some multiple videos flying around where the Nigerian army are dressing, the armies who are going, to the battlefront, are telling them that they should not open fire on them except the bandits opens fire. Imagine seeing armed bandits in the bush and you are telling them, you're not going to open fire on them. Does it really make sense? I mean, I can't really place it. I'm finding it difficult to actually understand what these people mean by bandits are brothers and sisters. The same bandits that have killed a lot of Nigerians, that have kidnapped a lot of Nigerians and requested for ransom running in billions and trillions of naira, they are our brothers. All right, so we'll come back to this particular issue, but let's talk about the 2027 general election and the politics that ADC is playing. There's an information that ADC is trying to sideline Peter Obi and probably choose Atiku ahead of Peter Obi, and this is where the message comes, and it comes very clear. Now, to ADC, they should understand one thing. Peter Obi does not really need a political party to function. If Peter Obi goes to a political party by name HQ, ABCD, we will follow him to ABCD. This is facts. Nigerians are tired of playing, politics of a party. We are tired of it. What we are doing now is politics, that has to do with individuals that have the interests of the people at heart. And that is what we are going after. We don't care the political party which you belong, except if you belong to APC. That is when you have problem with Nigeria, because all the people who are in APC are not thinking very well. They do not have the interests of Nigerians at heart. That is why you see all the arms of the government singing on the mandate of Bola Tinubu, them all will collapse. Because you cannot tell me that all the different arms of the government who are supposed to be independent of their own are now dancing to the authority of Bola Tinubu. It shows that the people have lost interest in the system. This is what it means. I mean, and you can see what they are doing, sharing rice up and down. going out there to convince Nigerians by giving them rice that they are going to be doing better. I mean, Nigerians has been hungry for the past 3 years. They did not bring us rice. They did not bring us all these foodstuffs. But as soon as it is time for them to be re-elected, they are now sharing this food. Now, Nigerians, you need to understand that the power is in your hands. They know for sure. Forget the fact that they have 31 states as APC states. They have only 31 governors. If the 31 governors vote, they have 31 votes. But the people who are there in those states are with the Nigerians who want a better life. Well, there's a much to be said about this. I need you guys to watch the video, pay attention from the beginning to the end, and also do well to share your opinion on the comment section.
My country people, fellow Nigerians, I just come to encourage us and to tell us some truth. Listen, between now and 2027 elections, a lot of things go to happen for country. Different drama, it go be like film. But I beg you, we must stay focused. If you truly want a better country and you sincerely want make Nigeria work for everybody, not just some group of persons, we must stay focused on the goal of taking out bad governance and electing good leadership for this country. See, stop to discourage yourself with any thinking or belief that 2027 election, they don't rig am, they go rig am. The people where they talk about, they are not even sure of 2027. You must move into the conversation and the determination for us to agree, say, it must not be rigged. You know why? Because power belongs to the people. It is either the people use the power where belong to them to get the leadership they want, or they decide to hand over the power to a few criminals in office to use their own power against the people. It is up to all of us. My people, you know why 2027 and Nigerians go decide them? Because even now, the All Progressives affliction, the current ruling party, is not sure of 2027. Let me just tell you, if you go by the 2023 election results according to INEC, let us take that result for what it is. If you add the total number of votes of all opposition candidates, it is more than the one that carried the president to office. So if you add Obi, Kwankwaso, Atiku votes, they are more than the votes of the current president, meaning those who voted against the president are more than those who voted for the president. So you know the only strategy, ensure that opposition does not come together. Nigerians, shine your eyes. All of these things where they see, Labour Party problem, PDP problem. Do you know that ADC day for court right now? The challenge is to ensure, or the job is to ensure that there is no credible opposition so that you can almost run unopposed and crown a leader. Nigerians, stop to the discuss or give power to people we never sure of, say, 2027, how it will be for them. The thing where you they fear, the person where you they fear you because you don't know how una one mobilize, but you are wasting time on the wrong conversations. There is no party where go get the kind of influence where they claim to get. More than 30 governors, almost the entire National Assembly, the entire judiciary in your pocket, law enforcement, everything including INEC. Yet you still they set up all cooperative society, everything you they set up, so that you they share rice for traffic. There is panic mode. It then means certain things no they sure for you. It is for the opposition to come together, decide to elect or put up a ticket of a leader that has the competence, character, and capacity, and will present something different from the current system of criminality that we have. Nigerians, that is where you must put your word. That is where you must put your actions. If you never register, go and get registered. Anything where you know say you need to do to ensure 2027 election day is a day of national protest and revolution. I believe in an electoral revolution. That day of election, a day where you go come out, come protest, and no police fit tear gas you. You know why? Because you are going to the ballot to register your protest to say, I reject insecurity. I reject a bad economy. I reject borrowing for criminals to steal. Nigerians, that is where the conversation must go. I beg you, every time you waste time talking for the ruling party and trying to strengthen them, you are weakening yourself. You dey discourage yourself, because all that discouragement to believe say they don't already regam is part of a strategy to ensure say you give up, you no come out to vote, refuse to give up. 2027 Nigerians can liberate themselves.
Very quickly, this also brings us back to the topic you were discussing before about federal government and states. So it's clear, 31 states to APC. That shows why the federal government is so powerful that the states cannot do anything. And the states also know that once the head is rotting, they can as well be rotting and nothing will happen. However, let me continue by saying that the only opposition the APC has is a Peter Obi, not a political party. So if Peter Obi moves tomorrow to party 1, 2, 3, the followers, they are not members of political party who have been oppressed and dehumanized to forcefully take rights and belong to a party. No, Peter Obi is a movement and a structure. And so even if it is 1 month, we are here. And I dare to tell all of those who are standing today upon the mandate, including the chief priest and the rest. When chief priest made a comment in one of his videos, he simply said that not until the day Ahmed Tinubu took him to his father, all his enemies started running. Who be your enemy? Who they pursue you? So the reason chief priest joined APC was not because he was convinced about the personality and political party of Bola Ahmed Tinubu or APC, but because of his personal interests. However, as we get towards the 2027 general election, APC have been sharing rice and people are collecting. I made a video this afternoon and I just posted on my page. Somebody from the UK, after I made the video and posted, several people reached out to me and said, if you were in our shoes, you go collect the money. They gave us 800 pounds. And then, hold on, and then I said, if you cannot sacrifice your future, 800 pounds for 2 days, this is what they are using our monies to do. Share money. And the question is, a government who loves her people will not share rice to people as if the people are beggars. They will empower the people with infrastructure for the people to take care of themselves and think for themselves. But today, reverse is the case. In as much as we are very disappointed, we must realize that we have a future to protect. Our future, the future of our children, and the future of this great nation called Nigeria, the envy of every country. And that is why after 37 years, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu could walk into the United Kingdom without seeing any of us officially for 37 years. But they still borrow 746 million pounds. There is something in Nigeria that we must all unravel and become the giant of the world. Thank you.
They say Buhari with subsidy borrowed 83 trillion. Buhari with subsidy. Tinubu can't comot subsidies. Tinubu will comot subsidy, can borrow 185 trillion in 3 years. Buhari with subsidy, where subsidy day, everybody they buy fuel cheap, borrowed 83 trillion. Tinubu, we can remove subsidy, we say make we save money, can borrow 185 trillion. And still, Nigerians are shouting, Ebin Pawao, Iyayipo, and they keep borrowing. You yourself, use your brain. APC na cancer. Let us have another party to come and audit them. It is very important. We cannot follow one way. You say because na Yoruba man. So when you go to market na Yoruba, then they tell you there, say you be Yoruba, you get goods for cheap. No. Say no to tribalism. Say no to ethnicity. Say no to all this divide and rule. Take your life back. How can you remove subsidy and you still borrow 185 trillion in 3 years? The one wey no borrow, wey no remove subsidy, himself no borrow more than 83 trillion. And between them, 210 trillion is missing. So when you total the money wey they missing and the money wey them borrow, please do your maths. Shine your eye, shine eye well.
Please, am I missing something? Good evening, trenches. longest time. Please help me share this video. Why is everybody acting surprised that the chief of army staff said Boko Haram deserves second chance? I just want to know, maybe I did miss something. Is there a reason? You know, I've been out all day. I just got in and I'm seeing multiple videos, people attacking him, saying, why did he say that? Am I missing something? Is there something new? Are you people shocked? Have you not seen the clip where soldiers, they address other soldiers that they shouldn't confront these terrorists, that they shouldn't shoot at them? Have you not seen the Ribadu saying that these people are our brothers, our own national security advisor saying that these terrorists are our brothers and sisters? Have you not seen all the clips? Have you not seen the handwriting on the wall that you're on your own? You never see them abuse. They pretend that made the load my way the Nigerian slap before I go wake. Have you not seen? You don't know. You get what it's the worry now. You know or do you not know? Might know where the problem is. You don't know you are on your own. You don't know. You know Abi, you not know. Please, oh. If you not say you want fight, come outside, maybe fight for this country. If you not say you don't want fight, don't they pretend like say you don't know say what day. Please. The chief of army staff, you not say this soldier, when they dismiss. The only thing we talk now say, make ministers, children can't join soldier. Now they tell and come for put up for prison for 1 month, maltreat them, push them come out for the soldier work. He don't get soldier work 8 years, 4 years inside bush. 4 years inside bush. Now they push and come out like that. Tomorrow they're gonna do advert. Hey, why you people not poor? May God punish all of you now. Not be quarrel, I be carry come. I really did not want to even be triggered. It's not what's being triggered about. It's not a long day. I just the enter us. I they see people they shock. Now they wonder why they shock. I know they like pretend. No. Now pretend with this one. You don't know now that you're on your own. You don't know that what we are seeing in Nigeria now is modernized slavery. You can't complain. If you complain, you get arrested. You don't feel. You're not allowed to feel. You're not even allowed to cry. You don't know. You people, you don't even know. They don't put chain for a leg and a hand. They don't even put chain for a mouth. So I never seen no Nigerians. Everybody come outside though. You people don't know. You really be not know. I'm not joking. Like, are we serious here? Are we really doing this? You are not aware. Okay.
Alright, my people, welcome back again. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this video, subscribe. Let's take this channel to 1K subscribers, guys. We're almost there. And I want to say a very big shout out to all of you who have been subscribing. You know, it's been wonderful, you know, having all of you always sharing your opinion. This is one thing that makes this job interesting and very, very lively. God bless all of us who are speaking up and contributing in one way or the other. But most importantly, take note that in 2027, it is a time of liberation. It is a time for Nigerians to come together and fix this nation. Yes, the betterment of this country is a duty for you and I. We cannot shy away from it. For some of you are saying your vote has never been counted, the people who have been voting has never won election. Now, this is the mindset that this present administration is projecting into the minds of many people to make you have this lackadaisical attitude towards the system and probably make you relax and sit back and, you know, feel that your participation is not needed. But trust me, if you come out and vote, and if the votes are so massive, imagine if the opposition are leading this present administration with over 3 million votes, the rigging will be so difficult. You understand? And you know, when it's that difficult, they can't help it but to announce the right person as a winner. And this is it. Now, in 2027, we will make sure that after voting, we stand and wait and ensure that our vote is counted and transmitted directly. It is no longer going to be something, and if there's no network, we'll go support the electoral officers, you know, we'll go support them and ensure that they transmit the election result directly into the IREF to avoid stories that touches their heart. And if possible, get a capture of the electoral sheets as your evidence. That is fact. Do a video, record the process and ensure that you have your evidences in case they try to rig the election as they did in 2023. Because this time around, all of us are going to be watchful. One of the biggest mistakes we made in 2023 was voting and leaving the polling units to our houses and expecting them to do the right thing. We can see how they rigged the election. We can see the way the result sheet were cancelled, how Labour Party, you know, results were overturned and given to APC. And this is what we are going to prevent in 2027. So Nigerians, buckle up your belt, sit tight, come out and you know, believing and be strong that in 2027 the will of the people must prevail. And for this issue of Bola Tinubu continuous borrowing. It is high time we march to Aso Rock and tell him that Baba, enough is enough. They are borrowing, but we are not seeing the effects of this borrowing. If they are borrowing and they are giving us good electricity, constant electricity, giving us roads, infrastructure, we are even tired of roads. Give us good healthcare system, give us good educational system, bring in robots into the country. Let the Nigerian people begin to have access to real, technologies that can help make life easy. Imagine if the Nigerian army had been equipped properly with technologies, to fight these bandits. They would have been defeated long ago. But Nigerian governments are aware what they are benefiting from, the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. This is one of the reasons they are not ready to eradicate insecurity in Nigeria, because they are getting paid by the World Bank. They are getting, money from different, international organizations who are giving them grants and, giving them allocations to help them. And this money they are supposed to pay back. Not that they're not paying it back, but they are taking it and putting it into their personal pockets. This is where it is bad. If they are utilizing all the funds they are borrowing and using it for the benefit of all Nigerians, nobody will be complaining. But we can see the whole thing that is going on in Nigeria. We are seeing selective judgments in Nigeria. Some people are being favored. Once you enter into the ADC, your sins are forgiven. We can see a lot of people who have embezzled funds, embezzled millions and trillions of nairas and dollars. People like Yaya Bello, and they are going scot-free because they are in APC. But look at people like Nasiru Rufai, look at people like Abubakar Malami, who are in the opposition. Look at the way they are being treated as if they are different from Nigerians. No doubt, if the law must be effective, then the law should be served to both the great and the small, irrespective of your political party or your tribe or whatever that is being used as a means of forgiving some people and convicting some people. We must allow the law to have its effects full time, no matter who you are. And for us to get to that point, we need to elect credible, competent leaders who have the people's interests at heart and not their selfish interests. Well, this is much you can take on this for now. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe, and also your opinion remains vital. Share it on the comment section, guys, and see you all on my next videos.